can ask the flowers. I sit for hours, telling all the bluebirds, the bill and coo birds, pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you. You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours, telling all the bluebirds, the bill and coo birds, pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you. You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours, telling all the bluebirds, the bill and coo birds, pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you. You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours, telling all the bluebirds, the bill and coo birds, pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you. You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours, telling all the bluebirds, the bill and coo birds, pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you. You can ask the flowers. I sit for hours, telling all the bluebirds, the bill and coo birds, pretty little baby, I'm so in love with you.
So we have had it up to here with Wizards of the Coast. There was a big opportunity recently at Gen Con. They brought out Luke Gygax and talked about Gary Gygax and really tried to get that good feel, a change in direction of the company and what they're making and how they're moving forward. Who changes? We're all excited. And they mention many things, Dragonlance, all kinds of new ideas, new Greyhawk work. But then they mentioned Dark Sun. I said, uh-oh, they might have walked into it. Because right now, a lot of people are ready to walk away from Wizards of the Coast. Many people have. Many people are just on the fence about certain things. And they're looking at the company to see, are you going in a new direction? Or are you just giving us more of the same with some different makeup on the crap we already have rejected and don't want? And Wizards of the Coast said, no, we're going in a new direction. And then they offer us Dark Sun, a remake. And they say, I hear this rumor. And if it's true, this is a doomsday device for Wizards of the Coast. Rumor is they're removing slavery from Dark Sun. I want to be clear. Why would people be upset with that? Not because they support slavery. They support freedom to put anything in these games on the negative end or whatever, and we know young people can handle any of this without getting inspired to suddenly want to become slave masters. Conan never made you want to be someone who has slaves. You never watched it and got inspired. We understand these things are to emphasize evil, bad, oppression. We understand the negative things that come with it, but it communicates that negativity in a way that is interesting. It's like, what do you do under this oppression? If you need to be a hero, what are you being a hero against? What's bad? The society, the monster, the whatever. And these things represent it well, but it's that pure freedom. It is that pure freedom to put what you want in to the game, into the setting, into the whatever. And that is what is being stripped away. The freedom to say what you want to say, do what you want to do, knowing it's not going to harm the audience. It's going to make whatever you're putting out there more interesting, maybe a little bit more gruesome. It's going to communicate something. In many ways, it is art, but you are not sitting there supporting the negativity. It's a depiction of it. It's trying to understand what does that do to the psyche of people. How does that work on the society? What would it be like to have to be a hero there? And nerds and people in this hobby, we like to explore these things. Again, we know there's no need for censorship. You're not going to harm young people in the process of exploring any of these ideas. A lot of people have said to themselves, want to know what? If they get this Dark Sun thing right, maybe it is time to give them another chance. Here is a great test to see if they are on the path that they say they're on, or is it just more of the same with some different makeup? And if they really are getting rid of slavery out of Dark Sun, it is more of the same with some different makeup. That's all it is. Rated R, yeah, rated boring. Rated destruction. It's trying to sell what? Dark Sun by name? It's not going to do that. Dark Sun wasn't as popular as I think Wizards of the Coast likes to maybe believe, because they're hearing about it. They must be popular. It's okay. Right? But if you take away these elements, it goes from, man, that's interesting to, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. And that is the way it is. It is a Mad Max type of environment for D&D. It's very interesting in many ways. But I'd like to see them get it right. But they won't. So any goodness they got out of Gen Con, if they do get this wrong, they're going to destroy it. So I'm putting some of my thoughts out there because I want people in the industry to hear this. How destructive it is when it comes to what they're doing. And there's no reason for it. I mean, if you're playing a political game, maybe. But beyond that, boring. Now, a little update from my own audience. I'm big on being consistent when it comes to doing streams and getting my work done on here. And I gotta say, the last week or so has been some of the busiest moments of my life being thrown on top of my head. Right? Many things just being thrown at me at a time when it's it interfere with some of my streaming. Tonight's going to do the same thing. So I have to do a bunch of stuff tonight. Bunch of stuff related to something new that I'm doing in life. And I have no choice but do it. Unplanned, wasn't planned for today. Actually, I shouldn't be doing this until the end of September. But here I am being rushed, and maybe for good reasons, to get something done. But that means I have to put tonight's members only stream on pause. Now, because I've been having a hard time getting a lot of streams done, members only, public ones, I'm going to turn this into a public stream, and I'm going to do this Monday. Now, Monday is usually a day off for me from streaming, but this Monday I will make up for what I'm going to miss tonight, which is my coverage of 3rd edition Dungeons and Dragons. I'm going to do that Monday, full coverage for the public, right? At least for a little while. So the initial live stream will be public. After that, it's going to go back over to members only. But for the stream time, I'm going to make it public for everyone to see. So this Monday at my usual time or around there, always watch for that stuff, right? Okay, there you go. I think Wizards of the Coast took some opportunities being given to it by people on the fence and has slammed it down into a grave. I really hope they backtrack on this whole removing slavery thing from Dark Sun, but I doubt they will. So if they follow through from what the rumor is saying, it's some bad timing, my friend, because a lot of people right now, I hear a lot of people saying, if they do this, it's over for me. The opportunity I was willing to give them after Gen Con, that goes away. So, Wizards of the Coast, are you going in a new direction? Or is it more of the same with some different makeup?